Hey everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Crying Suns! In the last video, we worked our way through the first of the Akibara-sung sectors. We got quite a bit of scrap, getting rather lucky. All our ground missions were also pretty successful. We didn't lose a single Marine, and we came out with something, which is fantastic. That's really, really great. We also picked up an extra officer down there, and we are using the church ship, the Jericho-class battleship this time around. It's fun. I like it. I probably should actually try to realize what its special ability is. Allied battleship weapons with no direct damage starts the fight. Gotcha. Okay, so that explains why my Sub-Zero gun is starting almost ready to go when we begin. So, okay, nice. Yeah, so it's working out for us. We are now at the station hub. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and visit the shop, see what I want to upgrade and what have you off screen. When I come back, we will go ahead and make those purchases. So give me just a few seconds. Okay, everyone. Let's go ahead and get us back some neon. We definitely need it since we're only down to 2. We'll buy everything that's available here. I think we'll actually buy some more commandos as well. So let's buy 3 of these guys. Actually, we'll just buy 2 at the moment. Next, upgrades for our ship. Although the Jericho feels like it really wants to use even more weapon systems, I'm thinking we'll instead purchase a squadron dock to start. And that will max this out. And then we can go ahead and put our basilisk there, I suppose. For an additional upgrade, I think we'll increase our hull, gaining an extra 15 hit points 3 times for 45 additional hit points. We're then going to go ahead and upgrade our navigation scanner so we can see a little further. We have 93 bucks left. I think we will just hold on to that cash at the moment. I wouldn't mind having an additional weapon dock unlocked in the future. Alright, so let's take a look at the star map. And we need to go up to Mayam, because that is where the senator gets dropped off. I suppose we could start by going to Fusang, Tao Lucia, and then up here, but then I'm stuck with those 2 locations afterwards. Oh, then again, well, yeah, so the basically I can go vertical once, given that we have 2 jumps we can afford to waste. Waste? I'm really doing a bad job describing this. We can, I believe, at most, take 6 turns to reach the exit without having to do this battle, which I've heard is pretty bad. That means I can only, if I move directly toward the exit, I can only afford 1 single turn jumping into a different row. So I could head down here to jump up to Mayam, but then I'm forced to take these locations next. Alternatively, I could just start by going to Omicron and then to Mayam, and then I could jump down to Tao Lucia afterwards, if I so desire. But there's more encounters going this way. But I have more planetary missions if I go this way. Let's do the planetary missions. We'll go to Omicron Tarkra prior to start. Incoming transmission! Visit our little station. It'll be worth your time. I promise. Well, that was strange. I think we'll just ignore the station rather than send 4 commandos. I've had this encounter once, if I recall correctly, with you guys, and it went very poorly when I tried to pull out of the station. I don't like this. He seems a little too eager for us to visit. We push on. Pushing on, are you? Ah, that's too bad. Alright, let's scavenge some neon. We gained 2 total. Let's go and see how difficult the Cantara Secundus will be. House Vicari Beacon, sir, and it seems to have an old message stuck in it. House Vicari Beacon. Not even a scrapper would scrap that. Let's hear it, Ozu. Right away, Admiral. Doesn't seem to be working, sir. It looks like it wasn't high quality to begin with. House Vicari. Truly the worst of the houses. Ambush is a major threat. There's 2 artifacts here. Battleship wreckage and an abandoned factory. Odds are we'll lose the entire away team if we send Karl Opper. But we will gain quite a few resources. 37 through 83%. He's probably worth sending. He himself looks like he'll survive, so let's send them. We can try replenishing our mercs up ahead. Oh, there's 2 other away missions coming up. Let's keep going until we get that retreat chance, and I'll make a call then. If we haven't actually lost any Marines, but we've actually managed to secure a little bit of resources, maybe we'll leave with those resources. It depends upon how many people, I guess, are injured as well. Let's go. Ooh. Alright, so what's happening to us? So this looks like a hive world to me. It looked like it was filled with cities and stuff like that. We saw the lights on from outer space. So we landed on the planet. Demolition successful. I'm assuming the whole area that we landed on is possibly hostile. And our crew realized that even upon landing. So Karl Opper had a... how to describe it? We dropped some bombs right before we actually deployed the Marines. Karl Opper rigged our dropship to be able to do that, which eliminated the first ambush that was waiting for us down below. And we got some scrap from the remains of those people that we dealt with. We tried to leave our deployment zone. However, we ran into trouble immediately afterwards. We weren't able to sneak, obviously with the big explosion that we set. By landing, enemies knew where we were located, and we were attacked at this point. We then bumbled right into their main ambush, and we lost 4 Marines, and 4 more are wounded. And we're 2 hurt. When we arrived at the battleship wreckage, we were unable. We saw too much movement down there. It wasn't worth the effort to attempt to claim it. We would have lost the rest of our squad, so we're moving on. Well, we've only gained 27 scrap. We're going to keep going. There's another big ambush attempt won't happen. Unable to sneak up to the auto factory either. Both locations are just swarming with enemies on this city, basically. In the city. Ugh, okay. Most of the ambushes got us here. This squad is not used to urban fighting. We were picked apart all throughout the mission, but we're still leaving with some supplies and extra neon. That's going to be very, very handy. Unfortunately, we lost most of our troops. And everyone got wounded upon trying to leave. That was grueling, this city. Lost 7 Marines, but we gained 62 scrap and 3 neon. Arguably, this was worth it. The 62 Marine will replenish 6 of our 7 commandos that we lost. And the 3 neon was worth more than just the 1 Marine we lost. So we made a profit, if you want to consider it that, overall. Okay, and that's all for this area. So we go to Miami next. Civilian ship, sir. Incoming message. It's that we or it's hot. It's this dude. The message is completely scrambled, sir. Can't make heads or tails of it. Sun must have fried their comm system. What do you want to do about this ship, Admiral? Can we afford to lose 4 Marines if it was a warning? We can. We can't do any of the ground missions anyway. I don't know if we can pick up any at the depot that's in this sector either. Let's investigate. Lean, check out the ship with the team. Looks like comm capabilities will be limited, so you'll have to return to report your findings. On our way, Admiral. Sir, I'm back. What did you find, Captain? Sir, the message was a warning not to come any closer. Their neon reactor was unstable from high solar interference. Was? It blew up, sir. And so did the civilian ship along with it. But there's more, sir. We've lost our team. Our men and women. They were on the Civi ship. They're gone. What were they doing on that ship, Captain? Unable to communicate with our ship, I had to make a snap decision. Given the situation, I thought they should board the ship to help the Civis get off. I made the wrong call, sir. I made the worst call that you can make. Captain, I can't fault you for trying to save civilian lives. It was the right thing to do. Makes me feel a little better to hear you say that. Thank you, sir. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go try to drown the rest of these, feelings in the strongest battleship brewer can find. Okay. We're gonna go to the other locations first, in an attempt to maybe get some more crew. There might be Marines at the Army Depot, but there definitely won't be 7. So let's visit the anomalies first, then we'll visit the Army Depot, and then we'll visit this location, with the hope that we can replenish our Marines back up to 10. You, me, battle, death. Prepare to fight! Battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. Oh, okay, we have asteroids or something happening here. Space instability. Any unit going through or being hit by a space instability will be teleported at least 4 cells away in any direction. We have nanobot repair fields around here as well. This is going to be anti-battleship battery. So we need to capture these. And we've got a fighter and some boomers coming our way. No weapon systems on this scrapper ship, and no extra plating on their hull. It's not this. We're going to win, I'm pretty sure. The only question is, are we going to lose some of our squadrons and holding them off? So let's do this, and then just start. The boomers are obviously what I'm worried about. And what is this? Sub-Zero gun? Stops. Oh, okay, we'll use this on their boomers when they get close to us. Our piercer laser is ready. We'll hit their squadrons with that. Let's recall our cruiser. Still being repaired. We'll just zap them. Nice! Alright, the battleship, anti-battleship battery is activated. And that let us win. Perfect. 68 scrap and nothing wrecked. Beautiful. Interesting that the civvy ship didn't blow up. I suppose they didn't add an animation for it because they don't want civilizations civvies dying in the game. Not the star map, Tim. Don't you dare leave this area. Alright, we're going to the anomaly signal next. Oh, hold on. I have 228 scrap. Do I have any other weaponry? We do have a dark matter destabilizer, but I think we'll hold on to the cache until after we visit the army depot. A key battleship, sir. An Imperial crew. There's no one I'd rather try my new weapon on. And the transmission, sir. Any idea what this weapon is he's talking about? No idea, Lieutenant. But I have a feeling we'll find out. Prepare to fight. Battle is imminent. Good luck, Admiral. It's probably just a heat gun, isn't it? I see high energy beam MK1, so that's the standard heat weapon that the key battleships tend to start with. I see two fighters. I'm not going to be that worried about them. We have more space and stability. I don't see any extra hull on their ship either, so this should be over rather quickly. We took some heat on our hull, but that's fine. One of their systems ghosted. That was pretty clever. Good for their stealth ship attacking our cruiser. Even though we do more damage to fighters, we don't have any... the cruiser's weapons cannot attack anything immediately around them, so we took half the damage on the Basilisk, but thankfully it survived. Basilisk, you return. We'll send you up. Our piercers ready. Continue to hit their systems. I guess we might as well get used to putting out a frigate. But I don't think it's going to matter, because we're going to destroy this, yeah, long before it can reach it. We got a fighter MK1 prototype. So this is the type, I believe this teleports. We'll take a look at it when we get out of this. Sick bay! Sir, we have a situation. Several crew members are vomiting and hallucinating up a storm. The weapon, Admiral. It seems it was biological. Sir, I've never encountered anything like this before. At least, I don't think I have. What should we do? Lieutenant, identify this thing ASAP before it gets worse. On my way, sir. Sir, I've analyzed the agent. Those keys create a real monster of a virus. There appear to be two phases. Phase 1 is the symptoms we've already seen. The vomiting, fevers, hallucinations. And Phase 2, hypercellular degeneration. Meaning what exactly? Meaning this virus causes the infected to age, sir. And fast. 10 years in a day. Luckily, we've avoided all that. I've administered a serum. Just a little something I whipped up in the lab. The infected are already recovering. These Akis sure have clever ways to kill Imperials. Interesting. Very interesting. I thought we would get a weapon from the battle, and it was just going to be a battle with a little bit of a different introduction. That was not at all what I expected. And let's look really quick at our fighters. Unit doesn't overload the associated control dock upon death, making the dock instantly available to deploy another unit. Oh, okay. So all prototype. So prototype doesn't mean teleport. Prototype just means take a look at this because it has some special ability. So when these fighters are destroyed, the dock is just available again. Nice. I like that. I would like to upgrade this if we could. Okay, so I said let's go to the Army Depot next, and we'll do that. An Imperial battleship! Finally! Someone reasonable around here. Check out my wares. You won't regret it. Tell me about yourself. I'm a banker, Admiral. Or I was when the market still existed. You wouldn't know it based on the rags I'm wearing, but I was one of the wealthier people around here. Now I'm struggling to get by, just like everybody else in this machine-forsaken sector. But maybe you're tired of sob stories. We can keep this solely a business transaction. Check out my wares. I offer good deals. No, I offer the best deals. What can you tell me about the shutdown? I didn't see it coming, that's for sure. But I don't think anyone did. Maybe not even the old man. But something unusual did happen before it all went down. What? Tetsuo ordered me to sell off a good chunk of the house's position on machine-backed securities. Weird, right? I mean, it didn't get any safer investment-wise than Omni-backed securities. But what was I going to do? Say no? When was this? Maybe 6 months before they shut down. Did he give any reason as to why? No, but Tetsuo never explained anything to me, and I knew enough never to ask. Looks like more proof that Tetsuo knew the Omnis were going to shut down, Admiral. What do you know about machine-backed securities, Caliban? Market talk, Admiral. Machine-backed securities were investments made up of loans that lower noble classes sometimes took out to pay for their Omnis. These loans were thought to be foolproof because everyone assumed the purchase Omnis would work to pay off the loans that their owners took out to buy them. Imperial banks bundled these loans into collections and sold them to investment firms, who in turn convinced various investors to put money into these supposedly no-risk, machine-backed securities. However, when the Omnis mysteriously shut down, these loans and securities in an instant would have become totally worthless. And everyone who had invested in them, the banks, investment banks, investors, would have lost everything. Altogether, we're talking about billions lost here. What happened when you sold them? All the bankers, whether they were from minor or major houses, laughed at me basically. But that didn't stop them from buying what you were selling. No. You think bankers won't do a deal with you if they think you're stupid? Bankers would do a deal with a kid dying from neon irradiation if they thought it'd make their wallet any fatter. Truth is, I made a fortune for Tetsuo and myself selling those securities because their value had increased over the years. But everyone, and that includes me, thought I was moving them too soon. There was no way of predicting the market was going to crash. There was no sign it was going to happen. I thought Tetsuo had lost it. Thought maybe he had one too many mods. But somehow he knew. Because 6 months later the Omni shut down, and everything fell apart. What about you? Did you have any machine investments? Of course. Machine investments, though extremely conservative, extremely long-term, were a can't-miss, Admiral. 90% of my assets were wrapped up in those hunks of metal. Everyone had them. And you were an idiot if you didn't. In fact, with the money I made from selling a key machine-backed securities, I reinvested in even more machine-backed securities. I thought Tetsuo had lost it, like I said. Or that maybe he'd snorted too much Special H. Special H and banking had gone hand in hand for decades. Anyway, 6 months later the Omnis had shut down, and everyone's investments were suddenly worthless. The market run by Omnis crashed, and people lost everything they had in seconds. Hundreds of thousands committed suicide that very day. And the crazy thing is, now I kind of think those people were smart. Smart? Yeah. To have killed themselves, ended things. They avoid a lot of suffering. Me? I just kept prolonging it. One miserable day after another. Please check out my wares. What else do you know about Tetsuo? Besides the fact that he bet against the machines and won? Well, surprisingly little really. I mean, here's the thing. Despite being one of his personal bankers for nearly 4 decades, I never met the man. Not once. I don't even know what the guy looks like. I guess what I'm trying to say is, despite making the guy billions over the years, I know almost nothing about him. I'm not sure anybody does. Maybe his underbosses or, you know, his wife, but I'm not sure I'd bet on that either. Let's see what you have. You won't be disappointed, I promise. I have very good deals. Scratch that. I have the best deals. You know things are bad when even the bankers are suffering. We need the Marines. Back up to 5. Okay, so he's got a Hullbreaker Laser MK3. A Tulsa Field Generator that does damage over time. And a Flak Cannon. I think I want the Hullbreaker Laser MK3. So let's just buy it. Oh, before we do it, let's check what I currently have. I have a Hullbreaker Laser MK1. So yes, we will purchase the MK3. We'll equip the MK3. So it does 40 damage instead of 30. And it has less of a delay. I think. Yep. Less of a delay, does 10 more points of damage. We will sell our old Hullbreaker Laser. And you know, I'm gonna sell the Juggernaut. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I'd rather have more fighters than the Juggernaut. We're not really a frigate system, and I'd rather use my frigates for defense. Yeah, let's sell the MK2 Juggernaut. Done. Now he's selling Neon, but I don't think I need it quite yet, so we'll hold off on that. We did find 3 on that one planet's surface. I'm tempted to buy the Telsa field generator. 5 damage, and this does 30 damage, but only 2 units. 5 DPS for 8 seconds, so that is 40 damage over time. Let's buy this. And we'll sell the matter destabilizer. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's go to the star map. Let's go to the local map and bring the senator to his planet. Sir, do you remember the senator we saved from the Akib brig in the last sector? Well, it appears we've at last reached his home planet. Captain, deliver the senator to his planet at once. This is the guy who promised us a big reward, right? I hope he's a man of his word. Oh, that was Captain Lynch, so I changed my voice a little bit. I wanted to personally thank you, Admiral. Because of what you've done, we can resume our session and hopefully improve the lives of our citizens. You're welcome, Congresswoman. I wish you the best of luck in these difficult times. Thank you, Admiral. We're certainly going to need it. By delivering me safely to my own planet, you've lived up to your end of the deal, Admiral. And now so will I. Here. This is your reward, which you so thoroughly enjoy. 4 troops and 103 scrap. Almost back up to 10 Marines. I wish you nothing but success on your journey. Your ship is an inspiration to us all. Hail Oberon. A legislative body consisting of nothing but humans. Interesting. Well, we can take an upgrade, I suppose. And I am going to grab one, and we're going to grab a heat capacitor. It occurs to me that we're fighting the Aki, right, at the end of each of these sectors, and they all seem to have a heat weapon. So let's grab this, since we will definitely see some benefit of it. They won't be able to overheat our systems as quickly. And I guess we'll take a look at the mission. We have less than 10 commandos, so this could go bad for us, but I at least want to take a look. It can't hurt to look at the planet. Okay, so we should do this. Absolutely. So, warning, optimal team size is 10 commandos. Send more commandos to improve your survival rate of your officer and commandos, but I don't have them, so we can't do so. But it looks like we will at most lose 6 commandos by going down there, and we could extract 100% of the resources on this planet, and Cropia Opera will live. Furthermore, there's both an ejected cryopod and a planetary defense turret wreckage, so I think this is a weapon, and we get another officer. So let's do it. I see 100% here. That's fantastic. So we're definitely going to send a team. Wow, we find the gun immediately. Ah, but we didn't. No discretion. So we landed, and so we know that the center is on this planet, so it's definitely it's absolutely populated by people, and so maybe this was a group of rebels that we attempted to land almost directly on top of the weapon to try to take it, and that wasn't going to happen. The weapon powered on, and we were forced to land at a different location on the planet's surface instead. Ambushed by mutated creatures. Okay, we'll go with zombies. So we landed originally to try to take the weapon, but the weapon's still powered, so it tracked our ship. We saw that we were forced to land here instead, and we were immediately beset upon by zombies. And with irradiation, Carpio Opera was able to help the Marines realize you had to cut their heads off. He was the only one who read anything about zombies from his comic books or what have you, or because he played video games. Sharp senses, the zombies still managed to drag a few Marines down, but most of our people were wounded, but not killed, thankfully. Holy crap, all the big stuff's right here at the beginning. And this person, whoever we rescued, Sioyanar, was not a zombie. One of the only ones who didn't become a zombie because she was safely inside, I think it's a she, inside her cryopod. So she was protected from the gas that had hit down in this area, but she was too nervous to, or rather she was too nervous to leave, and with all the zombies outside, she didn't feel safe whatsoever. But we were able to get past the undead and get her out of there. We will totally continue. Okay, I was actually not expecting a whole lot of more combat. Okay, yeah. So this was, I didn't actually expect this. I thought for sure we had done all the battles already, and the ambush was actually going to be the only thing we wouldn't be able to handle. So we failed a hack, and we got attacked. I said, maybe the virus that was released in this area that made the people zombies also was a machine virus. Like nanites were the cause of it, and so it impacted this system. And maybe it shut a door and killed one of our officers, like just pinned him and sliced him in half or something like that, like slammed these automatic doors behind someone as we were trying to investigate the rest of this area. And Carpio Opera took a hit there, trying to get him out, oh, okay, what happened was Carpio Opera was pushed out of the way by the Marine, who saved Carpio Opera's life, but he died in the process. Once we were inside the rest of the system, though, Carpio Opera, although he doesn't have hacking, with his engineering, he was able to use some sort of, like, nano tool to get through the rest of the facility, avoiding the last of the Marines and getting more scrap. Finally, we detonated an area that contained another area that we recognized as one of these doors. Proper detonated it instead of trying to walk through it or use engineering on it to just make sure it was safe. And we're walking out of here with even more neon. $64, 3 neon, and we gained Sioyanar. Hello, miss. Welcome to the team. What do you do? Versatile. Skill count. Oh, she has +1 skill, but less life. Interesting. So I'm a little nervous. I don't want to assign her to the hull, because I think whenever any of these take damage, I think there's a chance our officers themselves will be damaged if they're manning these systems. So I'm not going to assign her to anything. She has hacking, vision, and discretion, which are all things my other team doesn't have. So we're only missing a pilot. We're missing a soldier. Wow, she's fantastic. And I think that was the last system here. That was the last local system. All right, so if I want to go... Actually, let's look around really quick. We do have 2 vision. And I see the Omniforge. We have 9 total scrap. So I do want to go there. There's a shipyard here, but I don't think we can get Marines there. And now we're down to 7. I'm sorry, Marines, Commandos. We're down to 7 Commandos. What's over here? Another Merc outpost. I think we'll go here. See what's at the star. Visit the shipyard. And if we can't buy more Commandos, we'll just push on. Let's do it. Pirates. Pirate battleship, seconds from attack, sir. It's a trap. The enemy was waiting for you. Its squadrons have been deployed and its weapons are ready to fire. We have Meteor Shower. Each meteor hit deals 25 damage and can hit battleships. Thankfully, they're armed with a pirate transponder instead of the one system that lets them immediately gain access to all of these. All neutral facilities become pirate facilities. They are launching 2 fighters. We will launch our cruiser. Okay, that's good. Good. Start pummeling that squad. How long until they're here? 29 seconds? I'm going to pull our cruiser back. Because I don't know what they are and I want it repaired. Good. We have an anti-battleship battery and an anti-squadron defense battery. Let's try to grab the nanite field next. What is this? Nanobite, another nanobite repair field. Nanobot. Our piercers are are ready. Oh, they have a flak cannon. No wonder why they did decent damage to me. Let's see if we can take out that flak cannon. Wow, we took out a section of their hull. They have drones approaching. Their transponders almost activated. I think we'll be okay. We might, it might get scrapped, but I don't think it will. Okay, so we destroyed those. Good. Our piercer's ready again. We'll actually hurt them a little bit. They used a flak cannon over here, damaging these, but we still survived. It's a frigate and a shredder drones. We'll hit the drones. Let's get on their squadrons. The asteroids that these frigates were in are now destroyed. But I think we've still won. We get another cruiser. Cruiser MK2. Oh, we had a basilisk. What's the difference? Oh! Is that how it works? I only right now realize what the basilisk does. It doesn't do good amounts of damage. It does only 4 range damage, but it slows a target down and reduces the damage that they do. The new cruiser MK2 just does pure damage. I didn't realize that. Okay then. Let's scavenge some neon. Just 1 neon. That's fine. Let's go to the local system. And we're going to visit the shop first. If there's commandos, we'll buy them and then we'll go over here. But if there are no commandos, we're going to press on. A small civilian transport vessel, sir. Please, don't attack. This is an Imperial ship, Captain. If you're a friend to the Empire, you're a friend to us. Oh, I assure you we are. The Empire has always been good to us. Very good. Traveling somewhere, Captain. We're trying. Our planet, not far from here, was attacked by scrappers. Terrible, vicious, hideous creatures. Thankfully, we managed to escape. Now we're simply trying to find a new home and arrive there in one piece. And where would this new home be? Anywhere that's safe, Admiral. Any moon or planet where we can live without fearing for our lives. Even a trash planet, if not too revolting, would serve our purposes fine. Please, as a friend of the Empire, take some of our neon to assist you on your journey. Thank you, Admiral. You're very generous. But we have all the neon we need. Your pride prevents you from taking it. I suppose you could say that, yes. These are not times to be prideful, Captain. Not if you wish to see this new home and keep your passengers safe. Please, take it. It is yours. Thank you, Admiral. Please, accept this as a show of thanks. It takes up too much space in our cargo, and hopefully we won't need it where we're going anyway. Engine disruptor, a weapon. MK2. Oh, not bad. 1 neon, that was 20 bucks, and this will be worth 50 if we sell it here. Let's see what's available. There are 2 commandos here. Oh, we have some more systems. That's tempting. I like these. I like both of these. 15%, we'll earn 50% more scrap, 15% more scrap. All risky events now have 100% chances of success. What's left here? 1, 2 anomalies. But I'm probably going here for the Omniforge. Alternatively, I cannot buy one of those. Alright, so hold on. First we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sell our engine disruptor. Oh, they have a boomer here also. Cruiser Impaler. Wow. And this thing has an artillery shot that guarantees a hit on the enemy battleship. Oh, but this is the only thing it has. It doesn't have any other damage. This only attacks the enemy battleship every 10 seconds. That's still pretty good, but I don't want to spend the money on it. My choices are I take one of these upgrades, and I spend... so no matter what, we're buying both commandos. The question is, do I want to spend 100 bucks on buying an auxiliary system? Or do I want to spend 100 bucks buying 5 neon for the Omniforge up ahead? We could do a little bit of both, I suppose. Advanced disassembling, scrap earn plus 15%. Let's take an auxiliary system. Let's grab risk predictive algorithm. Yeah? Yes. And we'll take 2 neon, holding on to a little bit of scrap in case we need it for some encounters. With 9 commandos, I'm going to spend one of the neon to visit the planet. Actually, it's just turret wreckage. So that'll be another weapon. I don't really need a weapon. But all our people we have so many skills now available to us. It's just piloting and close combat of fighting that we don't possess. Maybe we'll get lucky. What's left on the star map really quick? 2, and then 3. Do it. We could get more neon down here. Scrapper in a Kosh minefield, sir. Looks like it got the best of it, too. Anyway, your birds can scrap that chip, Captain. In those mines? It's risky. Could damage our birds pretty good. You feel like rolling the dice, sir? Minefield or not, we need that scrap. Form a team and get it, Captain. Of course, sir. I'm tired of studying fight footage anyway. Took some careful maneuvering, but we extracted the scrap without incident, sir. The scrap's been added to our stock. A nice bump, too. 57, yeah, that is pretty nice. We'll hold on to the cash. The scrap. Alright, let's see what's down here. No major threat. But I don't like what I'm seeing. Sota Seal will lose almost no Marines, but get almost no supplies. I don't want to lose 9 Marines. I don't want to do that. I think we will send Sota Seal down there. We'll see if we get lucky to get any supplies. If we lose 2 Marines and get nothing, it doesn't matter. There's no ground mission in the next sector, and after that is the battle, and then we're at the place where we can buy what we need. The entrance shop. Let's do it. Okay, so what on earth is this place? We had Persuasion that got us cash. I don't remember what the planet looks like either. We'll go with it's another city. So we'll go with this is something like Nar Shaddaa. So it's like a gambling place. Lots of casinos, lots of high nightlife and what have you are on this planet's surface and so on. And so Sota Seol is down there with the Marines. He's playing the part. He is a spy after all, and he was able to win some cash with by gambling, I suppose, or applying his trade, getting some information, sneaking around, spying on people, and getting that information back to the people who hired him to do this. So we're actually down on this planet's surface for a little while, more than just like it. Most of these missions seem like they take like a day, maybe if that, but we'll pretend we're down here for like a week or something of the sort. And so, yeah, he was able to do some spying while trying to get in some information about the weapon system that we wanted to try to take. Unfortunately, while he was able to get information about it, he discovered that the system requires quite a skilled engineer, or hacker, to be able to shut down the alarm systems around it. There's no way he was going to risk himself or the team to do that, and so the weapon was just left down on the planet's surface. Well, so far so good. We haven't lost anyone. We failed a fight challenge. So I suppose... So what happened? So we avoided tons of danger all throughout here. We didn't have... Oh, that was the artifact that we failed to get. Is that right? Yes. So... Lots of danger avoided through persuasion. I guess the Akis are beginning to notice that we're not really from around here. But Sota Seol's been able to pull off with enough bribes or something of the sort, or promises of future work that we have no intention on keeping. We've been able to get out of all these sticky situations so far. Only one of them went south, but that was a fight attempt. We attempted to, I guess, break into the back door of a place, and... Actually, what happened, I guess, here is that Sota had the opportunity to do so, but he realized that it's going to go south if he didn't make the attempt. He didn't want to risk anyone taking any damage whatsoever here. Things are going well, all things considered so far. So we avoided even breaking into that area for any resources. Nice, didn't lose anyone. We got in a fight trying to reach our extraction point. We weren't allowed to be docked here, I suppose. But we were able to get past the security forces anyway and get off the face of the planet. No neon for the work, but we did get 64 more scrap. Tempting to take an upgrade. We could grab that additional weapon docks, but I think we'll hold on to the scrap at the moment. And was that all that was in this sector? I think it was, wasn't it? It was, yes. Alright, we go to Kedon next. Got Captain Lean for you, sir. Sir, I hope you don't mind, but I've been talking to R&D about building a Neuro Command virtual program. Thanks to some cost check we picked up a while back, they think it's possible and it could really bump up our commando numbers. Of course, no guarantees here, sir. It requires scrap and it still might not churn out killing machines. Good soldiers. Let's get going on the program at once. You really think it sounds promising? I mean, I'll let you know when the trainees have finished the program. Thank you, sir. The program got off to a rocky start, sir. Our virtual tech had an issue with the trash worm hologram. It wanted to make friends with the trainees rather than eat them. But I'm happy to report the program's success. We've sculpted the candidates into a group of stone-cold killers. They await your command, sir. We lost 29 scrap. We picked up 9 Marines. 9 commandos. Awesome! We really needed them, too. And that wasn't a risky encounter. I don't think that was, at least. I'm assuming this is telling me about the anomalies. Oh, yes! 2 more neon. Try 2 extra neon. Well, since we're now back up to 18 commandos, I think we'll visit the planet surface. Personally, I don't think anyone who's had fewer than 7 body gene modifications can be a good battleship commander. Battle is imminent! Good luck, Admiral. Okay, so this doesn't let me skip fights, apparently. Just a pure open battlefield. Nothing else. What do we got here? Wraith. Cooldown. Activate stealth mode. Taking damage becomes stealth mode. Sneak attack does 10 damage to squadron or 10-15 battleship systems. Drone MK2 flash. It teleports and generates an EMP shockwave, deactivating all enemy squadrons adjacent to it for 2 seconds. Okay, so we're going to want a slightly different setup for this then. We're going to take some fighters. And some frigates. They have a heat cannon, they have a high energy beam MK1. I'm just going to sit back here this time. I want to wait to see what they're going to do and how they're going to attack me first before I actually try to deal with them. Let's slow down the flashes. Oh, good for them. That was a fantastic ambush by their wraiths. Can we get you out of here? Okay, and our frigates might be able to handle them. Okay, pull you back. Take out an MK2 cruiser. And we need to move up. And this is your normal cruiser, Tim. Just a heads up. Your hull breaker's ready. Careful, Tim. All 3 of their weapons, all 3 of their drone systems are coming back online right now. Your squadron dock is about to be overpowered. Sorry, unpowered. Okay, let's pull you guys back home. Give a few seconds. Actually, forget MK1, I want you back. They're really focusing on my hull with that heat cannon. It's not really stopping us from... I'm not really worried about it, apparently. Actually, let's go ahead and hit their squadron dock. Woo! 66 scrap. What does the heat cannon do? Because it doesn't seem to... Does it do damage to my battleship? Or does it just try to disable my weapon systems for a little bit? I'm going to have to look that up in between videos here. Because assuming the end of this mission that we're successful first off in clearing the sector of the Aki Tetsuo, I'm assuming we'll get access to the Aki battleship. In which case, I'm going to want to use it to see what it's like, and I'm going to want to know what its heat weapon's capable of doing. Rogue Automated Koshmech is down there. A secret military base and battleship wreckage with 1 retreat chance. Well, we're gonna lose all the commandos if we send down Siu Yun Nar, but she also probably will get all the resources. Since we picked up 9 commandos, we can afford to lose all 9 commandos and pick up the 1 commando to make up the difference in the next, at the beginning of the next sector. So we will send her down there. $77 scrap. Nice. Drone MK1 Parasite recovered. Oh my god! So what's happening to us down here? What is? There's so many different checks happening. I'm not quite sure I can make up a story for this one. We failed an irradiation check, and that is what caused us to take the initial damage. I'm not sure I can think of one this time, everyone. That's kind of a shame in a way. I want to... Come on, Tim. You can. Okay. Maybe this is a bit overplayed, but we'll take it. So, we landed on this planet, and there were some other ships that had crash-landed here, and we did not recognize their make. We pressed on anyway, and it ended up being a trap. The systems activated, and these tentacles came out of the ships and began dragging our people into them, while another one set out flamethrowers to burn people who tried to run up to save those commandos. We saw another group of such ships up ahead, and we avoided them. With hacking and discretion, we gathered some resources. This was the battleship we came up on, and it was a gigantic purple-pinkish type of battleship with this grinning alien face on the side of it. A persuasion check failed. There were these little bluish robots that came out with these red eyes. They looked rather mean, and they managed to shred most of our Marines to bits at this point. Piloting, some aircraft attacked us as well. More of these vessels were actually still in good shape, and we were unable to dodge their attacks. We were able to get out these parasites from another similarly downed large vessel. We snuck past more enemies and gathered some scrap and neon from them, and there was this gigantic mech down the surface of the planet just destroying everything with this cackling maniac little alien piloting it. He's making the fires better. We lost most of the Marines down there, but we survived the wreckage of the Irkin Armada. Let's get back to the battleship. 156 scrap, 3 neon, and an MK1 drone parasite. For 9 Marines, we're down to 9. Worth it, though. Very much worth it. We should totally take an upgrade with all of this. So let's grab that additional weapon dock now. And we'll put our Telsa field generator in it. We have enough scrap, we can easily take another upgrade. We don't need a weapon support system. You know, I'm tempted to take both of these upgrades. And some hardened... Yeah, let's grab a bunch of cheap upgrades. We'll grab the navigation scanner for the next system. We'll take another ground distress signal. Actually, we should wait on these, on those at least, because you don't need these. There's only ones... There's more local systems here, I think, to explore, but that's it. Hardened hull? That one we should definitely take. Oh, we're done with this system, right. We have the Omniforge next. And we definitely want that Omniforge. Let's head over there. An Imperial ship. I was wondering when one of you might show up. I have something that'll interest you. And what would that be? Oh, just a Kosh transponder. Why would I be interested in that? Because a Kosh transponder will provide a certain invisibility in the presence of other Kosh battleships. Useful if, say, a certain Kosh battleship around here was carrying a small mountain of scrap, which I know to be the case. But you'll need a good spy to access the Kosh ship and boost the scrap, otherwise it's going to be impossible. Oh, and you'll have to cut me in on a course, say 20%? No, 25. 25 or I walk. We'll do it. You'd be a fool not to. Sending over the transponder. Don't worry, I'm sending the instruction manual too, and the battleship coordinates now. Good luck, Admiral. Quest in the next sector, I think. The transponder's hooked up and ready to go, sir. Sir, I've got the coordinates for the Kosh battleship. On my way now. Oh, it happens right here. Sir, the mission went off without a hitch. The Kosh transponder allowed us to get close enough so I could sneak in and grab the scrap. She wasn't kidding. It's a small fortune indeed. Nice work, Admiral. Now, where's my share? 96 scrap. All for having a spy. Very good. We gain an extra neon. And I think... we'll grab another hull structure. Basically another block of hit points. Okay, I don't care about this place. We want to go right to the Omniforge. Sir, a church battleship hiding in that asteroid field. Does it see us, Hawks? I don't believe so, sir. In those rocks, its visibility must be slim to none. Let's make life a little harder for this church ship. I'm no meteorologist, sir, but I see an asteroid shower in their immediate forecast. Sir, it's done. The church ship has taken significant hull damage, and we have a clear path to attack. Excellent. Now, let's do a little zealot hunting, shall we? I like the way you think, sir. Damage! The enemy has sustained damage and will start the battle with a critical effect. Fire! The enemy has sustained damage and will start the battle with a critical effect. So their squadron speed and DPS are lowered, and they're on fire. Every 20 seconds, deal 15 damage for each fire critical in this system, and spawns a new fire critical. Every time a hull bar is destroyed, it puts out all the fires in the system. Reminder, each new critical effect deals 1 damage to each officer docked in the system. And they have drones and frigates. Huh. How'd they fire this? I thought they were... Oh, is the fire affecting all of these? That's what this is trying to tell me? This effect is ongoing, so all these systems have fire? But why did he get to fire his hull breaker? Oh, because he has instant loader. Topmost dock will be instantly deployed and ready to fire at the start of each fight. And that ignores... Oh, that gets around the... I guess it's just this effect, okay. Because, I'm sorry, I was confused because he fired instantly a weapon that did damage to my battleship, which doesn't make sense to me, because the Church has almost instant load on their non-battleship weapons, their non-direct damage weapons. If we can make it into those rocks, that would be extremely handy. No, we're not going to. Oh! Those are frigates, Tim. Should have lost your drones. Oh, this is a cruiser longbow. Oh crap! It's an actual. Sorry, I thought that was the giant. I thought that was a frigate. A frigate. I thought that was the driller type of frigate that damages an enemy battleship. I didn't realize the length made me think that. I didn't realize it was actually a long distance cruiser that's able to deal normal damage. Let's get you out of here. Anyone scrap, well done. Okay, time for some upgrades. So I'm going to upgrade our fighter MK1 prototype to start. And how many upgrades do we have available here? Where does it tell me that? Six. Okay, 6. Let's start by upgrading my fighters to MK2. Parasite. Gain control of attacked unit and disappear. Doesn't work on already parasited units. Charge. Only when attacking an enemy unit. Okay, so they have to attack it for 5 seconds. And then they gain control of it. Let's upgrade this as well. They're the only drone system I have, so I'll want an upgrade. And I think we'll upgrade 3 more things, and that'll do it for us. We'll hold on to 4 neon going into the next sectors. So I don't think I'm going to upgrade the Basilisk. Its special ability does not increase in power. Its speed slightly goes up, and it does 1 bit more damage. Our DPS goes from 4 to 5. But I think I'd rather put that on my normal cruiser, MK2. And I want both my frigates upgraded to MK3s, so let's do that. So we're going to upgrade our frigate MK2 to an MK3. We'll do that for this one as well. And then we'll upgrade this one. We could upgrade the Basilisk as well, but no, I want some more neon. And that's all that's here that I wanted. So, let's go ahead and fight the boss. Oh, actually, first... It's going to be a key vessels, Tim. So you're going to want your frigates out there to start. Yes. We're not looking for a battle. We're not looking for a battle. We're just passing through this sector on our way to see Tetsuo. You'll need an appointment to see Tetsuo, as well as genetic modifications. Unfortunately, you seem to have neither. So you'll kindly turn around, or you'll wish you turned around. The NS Odysseus doesn't turn around for anyone. Especially not for a corner boss like you. Oh, you want to make this personal, do you? Fine, let's make this personal. Battle was imminent! We have drones. I'm sorry, we have fighters. 3 fighters. Okay. We have a good starting position here, since we have asteroids all around us, so we'll wait for their fighters to make their way to us. In the meantime, we'll obviously be charging our weaponry. That kind of worked out for us. Oh, they're all together here. Wow, we just wiped out all their fighters immediately. That was awesome. Guys up a little bit, and I think we'll deploy the parasites, mostly because they're drones, so I'm assuming they'll be fast. They will be fast, Tim, but they're also going to be there when the enemies are also there. The enemies are also there? The fighters are also there. Oh, do they only have... No, they have 37 squadrons. Nice. I think we got the ghost as well. This is teleporting, isn't it? That's a flash drive. Wow, and we just lost our parasites instantly, thanks to that ambush of theirs. Pull you guys back, get you away, because these guys are totally going to teleport on you and attack you. We have to we might lose this cruiser. Let's get some fighters out here. Cruiser, you can double back. No sense in losing you as well. I think we will speed this up a little bit. I'm going to keep fighting the main system there, the main system, the battleship, because I'm expecting to destroy it, which will knock out everything for a tiny bit of time. Oh, we can't. Sorry, everyone. I thought we could continue to attack battleship, but I guess that's not possible once you're engaged by other squadrons. Well, patch parasites, out you go. And it's over. Once we're able to fire this in another 2 seconds. We destroy the Aki ship. 534 scrap, but we did gain a wrecked drone MK2 parasite. Sorry, Admiral. We don't back up.